Deshaun Watson drama. So the Deshaun Watson verdict finally came through. Now, granted, obviously, this is a little bit delayed because I did want to do this show last night. I wanted to do it last week, but life happens and things get difficult. So I feel like a lot of the topics I'm bringing up are worthy of being talked about because it's important. Because some people don't always read everything, they don't always see everything, and they don't always know what's happening. So I think that this is worth talking about, and I'm bringing it to you. So the ongoing drama about his sexual assault and misconduct with all of these different masseuses obviously finally reached its end. The NFL and the NFL Players Association reached the settlement for the disciplinary matter, agreeing that the Cleveland Browns' new quarterback will serve an 11-game suspension without pay after he was accused by more than 24 women of sexual misconduct during massages. Watson will also have to pay a fine of it's either up to $5 million or it is $5 million, and he has to undergo mandatory evaluation by behavioral experts and follow their suggested treatment program. Watson's fine and contributions from both the NFL and the Browns of $1 million each will create a fund to support nonprofit organizations in the United States that, quote, educate young people on healthy relationships, promote education and prevention of sexual misconduct and assault, support survivors and related causes, end quote. The NFL said in announcing this settlement, Watson's suspension takes effect August 30th when the NFL teams cut down to the roster limit of 53 players. He will be eligible for reinstatement November 28th and will be available to play for the Browns again in Week 13 when, of course, the Browns face his old team, the Houston Texans, when they're on the road. Watson has complied with the evaluation and treatment recommendations of the third-party experts for his reinstatement. If Watson doesn't comply with the treatment plan, his reinstatement could be delayed, and he could receive further disciplinary actions. Watson later met with the media, I think it was last Thursday, or this past Thursday. He maintained his innocence somehow, saying, quote, I'm grateful that the disciplinary process has ended and extremely appreciative of the tremendous support I have received throughout my short time with the Browns organization. I apologize once again for any pain this situation has caused. I take accountability for the decisions I've made. My focus going forward is working to become the best version of myself on and off the field, and supporting my teammates however possible while I'm away from the team. I'm excited about what the future holds for me in Cleveland. I'll continue to stand on my innocence. Just because settlements and things like that happen doesn't mean that a person is guilty for anything. I feel like a person has an opportunity to stand on his innocence and prove that. And we prove that from a legal side, and just going to continue to push forward as an individual and as a person, end quote. All that's well and good, Deshaun Watson, but bro, you have multiple people coming against you. I understand in the United States you're innocent until proven guilty, but the problem still remains. It's not one person, it's not 3 people, it's not 5. Like, it went up there. You and Bill Cosby were just neck and neck for, like, obviously they weren't the same time, but I mean, it's weird, man. So I don't really personally care about the game suspension. I thought there should have been more on the money side of things. But I mean, what do I know? Like, I'm just a guy sitting here that likes football to watch. I know that his contract was structured in a certain way that there was not a lot of money up front because they knew something like this was going to happen. And obviously, and the big thing about this is that he's available, his first game back is available to play against the Texans, his former team. So right then and there, that's like the NFL trying to cash cow and take all that money to exploit this situation. So it's like, yeah, on one side it's like, yeah, this is a serious issue and we need to bring the hammer down on you. But then on the other side, NFL, you waited about like 18 months to actually do something and get involved. And then on the other hand, it's, oh, well, he's suspended and we support all these women and we're going to do all this and we're going to donate this money to charity and try and make things better for a better world. But then on the other side, oh my God, we're going to get so much money for all of this. I mean, shit, we just started preseason, and when he was playing against the Jags, the fans in the stands were shouting, you sick fuck. Like, and this isn't going to go away. Yeah, you might not be playing, you might not be on the sidelines, you might not be there for the first 11 weeks. But when you come back, it doesn't matter where you are. You're on the road, people are going to jump down your throat, and they're going to give you the business. So, question is, Deshaun, Mr. Watson, are you ready?